during recession. Wow. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, call for 4G community. Good evening, beautiful queens, handsome kings. Good evening, everyone. My name is Olabisi Samuel, Queen Olabisi Samuel. Beg your pardon. How you all doing today? How you all doing? Good evening, Queen Beauty. Love you, Queen. Good evening. Please help me by tagging, by sharing. Yes, help me by sending your love emojis and your likes emoji. Today is going to be a very, very important one. Loud and clear. Thank you so much, Queen Mother. Good evening. Good evening. Oh, good evening, Queen Lizzie. Good evening, Queen Beauty. Thanks for joining in on the show. Always, always, Queen Beauty, I appreciate you. Today's topic is a very, very interesting one. Ways to manage your money during recession. Recession, ways to manage your money. We're talking about now. Let's just put it to now in Nigeria. Where the fuel subsidy, our imaginary first subsidy has been removed. How do we manage? How do we manage in this period that our first subsidy has been removed? How do we manage? Yes, in this period of Nigeria, that we are in Nigeria, how do we manage our resources so that we're not putting our fingers in our mouth and wondering what's happening to us? How do we manage? Hey, power holding has decided to take the likes. So I have to on Jen. Oh my goodness. Please share, 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 share. Thank you, Queen Favor. Share and tag and tag and tag. Keep tagging, keep sharing. Beautiful people in the kingdom. This is 4G Sunday Melody with your hostess, Queen Olabisi Samuel. And today's topic is how to manage your resources during this recession period. During recession period, not just during recession period. Don't say I'm earning 1 million. I don't have money issues. As long as you earn, you continue to have, issues, because as your money gets bigger, your how will I put it? Your needs becomes expanded. That's when people will now start coming and they want to take from it. Yeah, people more. Good evening, Queen. Yes, thank you for joining us this evening. Thank you so much. We are on Sunday Melody, and NEPA has started to take power. So we have to wait and on the generator. But let me just go on. If you can hear me loud and clear. Yes. Let's see your love emoji. Let's see your love emoji. Let's see your like. Please share, please tag. Good evening, Abubakar. Thanks for joining in on the show. Good evening. Thank you so much for coming on the show tonight. Our topic for tonight is how to manage your money, your resources during recession. How to manage your money during recession. How do you do that? How do that? This period you're earning 20,000, you're earning 50,000, and they have removed subsidy. Normally you're supposed to spend maybe 1,000, 2,000 for transportation. Now you have to spend 5,000. What do you do? How are you going to cope? We are all in it together. Yes or no? We are all in it together. No matter where you live, Abuja, Lagos, Port Harcourt, Ogun State, Ekiti, we're all facing this together. Ondo, wherever you live, particularly some places in Nigeria, they even eat more because they see that place as eyebrow area. How are you going to survive? There's no bike flying that area again because they have been banned. Because you have to take maybe Uber or Taxify. Now fuel prices have gone up. What are you going to do? So we're going to look at ways, to manage your resources during this period. And I would like contributions from everyone. But first, I want to see your love emoji, your like emoji, I want to see you sharing. I want to see you, yes, tagging our members. Please tag, please share to our members online. Yes, that the Sunday Melody is on, and we are here together. All right, let's start. Yes, let's start by number one, what I tagged down: organize yourself. Organize yourself. How much you earn? What am I going to do? You're going to, start by organizing yourself. How do you organize yourself? You have to create a budget. You have to do what? Create a budget. That's how you start, by organizing yourself. Create a budget. Now, normally, maybe you used to, in your money, after buying transportation, after feeding, there's still some for you to buy, maybe snacks, maybe drinks. Some things have to go for other. Your wants, your need, you must separate it. Your priorities must be separated now. There's no time for you to want to, let me use the finger for me or wajeun. Use all your 10 fingers to eat. So you must not have to separate yourself, have to separate what you want from what you need, so that you don't mumble jumble everything. Have to separate up what your what. Oh, power has been restored. Thank you very much. Oh, hey, power. Oh, that's what we're talking about. That's one of the things we're talking about. Fuel now is very expensive. Even to get it near our area is something else. To get it near our, so what do we do now? This is what we're talking about. Budgeting. This is what we're talking about. Budgeting. First, you assess your financial status. Where are you go financially? You have to be realistic during this period. There's no trying to play pranks and thinking everyone will drop money on your lap. Having the entitlement character that, don't worry, my uncle is in England. People in England, everybody is feeling this heat. Oh. It's not just about people in else in Nigeria. Everybody all over the world, they are feeling the heat. Those people are doing 4 or 5 jobs just to send money home. So if you think that, now that this thing is happening to me, my uncle in England will remember me, my auntie in America will remember me. And if they don't, you now feel like they're not, these people are doing well. No, 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 no. You can't put your burden on them. Good evening, Queen Adeyemi. She said, avoid things that you can't afford. Know yourself financially. Organize yourself. That's it. Know yourself. Your financial starting point. At the end of the month, I earn 40,000. Transportation, 10,000. Feeding, 10,000. Maybe you want to pay 1 or 2 things. Organize it. Have a budget. Don't just eat. Don't just start buying things. At the end of the month, you not say, I'm owing. You're owing this, you're owing that. You'll not be feeling bad. Organize yourself. That's just it. Don't use all your money to buy anything. Buy what you can afford. After that, you track your money, your cash flow. Track it. You know that at the end of the month, I'm getting this. This and this and this and this are what I want to buy. These are what are important. In this period, you cannot go and put your responsibility or your bukata on somebody and be feeling sad, feeling entitled, as if they own you. You are responsible for yourself. I watched a video. I think Mama posted the video about Bishop Adeboye, Bishop Yodepo. Said he bought his first car, when he bought his first this, when he this, and see, a lot of people went through things. When they are there now, you want to copy them. You want to, myself, I'm going to have 10 cars. I'm going to do this. Do you know what they did to get to that point? Are you willing to go through that? Are you willing to, to enter their shoe, to pass what they are going through? A friend of mine she's in Canada. She was, I think December, she was showing me something. She was showing me, the front of her house, snow everywhere. Snow. Her car was covered. She was showing, she sent me the video. Her car was covered, but she still had to go to work. Can you do that? Somebody say, if I get there, I will do the way. Yeah, but you are here now. So don't put your expectations too much on people because they are abroad. You think that because they are abroad, they should have to send. She had to go to work and her car was covered with snow. So she had to start cleaning, then removing snow from her tires. I was telling her, please be careful, because I know the way people die when the snow is much like that. People die of of cold, and that same person, one nephew, one relative is down here in Nigeria, expecting her to spend more, and she doesn't. They'll say, maybe she's overseas. They're enjoying there. They're not remembering us here in Nigeria. Ogbeni, you better budget yourself and plan yourself out the way you are. Plan your finances the way you are. Organize yourself very well and stop putting pressure on people abroad. Number two, consider where you can cut down spending. Queen Oluwaseun Ruth, thank you so much for joining in. Yes, Queen Taiwo, thank you for joining. Queen Nathan, now, yes, 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 I like that. Focus on what you need, not what you want. Yes, you have to consider what you can cut down on spending. Do you understand? What is important? What can you cut down? Normally on Sunday after church, my husband would say, okay, let's go out. We'll just take the children and maybe buy one or two ice creams and all that. One day we were coming and children said, Daddy, ice cream. My husband said, for now, no ice cream. When it's time for ice cream, we'll buy. Let's go home. We have to reconsider everything, the way we spend, even the way we eat now, until everything balance out, until everything click again. I was telling you, my daughter's face was long. I said, don't your face is long. School fees is there. Yeah, you better know what you want. There's school fees, there's house rent. You better remove that face and thank God that you have a father that is responsible. Instead of doing your face like that. Instead, mommy, it's true, it's true. Hey, so think about when he used to do it. Now he doesn't have. If he has, he will do it for you. Ice cream is nothing. But for now, we have to cut down on our spendings. Then set up a realistic budget that works for you. Not that you write, I want to make my hair 5,000. I want to buy this 2,000. I want to buy that 1,000. You now write everything. Your salary is 5,000. But then you write all those things, unrealistic things I've written on. The money is now going to like 100,000. Ogbeni, where do you want to get that? Is that budget realistic? No, let's tell ourselves the truth. Is the budget realistic? You now decide that I will call this person, I will call that person, you now be disturbing people that think that they are cracking in their head at home. How am I going to do this? How am I, because you believe that they have two cars, they're driving big cars. You know that maybe at the end of the month, after you have buy your hair, buy whatever crap, buy the shoe, buy the bag. Nobody is saying you cannot buy, but this is the period of recession we're talking about. How do you manage your cash so that it will be enough for you to the end of the month? You'll not be a burden on anybody or on yourself. You'll not be feeling bad. Some mothers will use the money to buy hair, buy this, and buy foundation, buy everything. Their children are out of school. They cannot afford the school that their children is going to, but because my friend's son is there, he speaks phone, he's speaking phonics. How you doing? And they want to put their child there, but they cannot afford it. And their child is there. At the end of the term, there's a particular child. Since I got to that environment where I work, the boy was like 3 years old when I got there. 3 years old, was in nursery 1 or so. There's no term that this boy will not be locked in, maybe kept in library, like either in the library or in the admin's office, because they have not paid school fees. They are always owing. That boy is. There's no way that boy will not be unstable. There's no way that boy will be stable mentally or, I don't know, emotionally or morally. There's no way. I can't imagine. The boy is in year 4 now, what we call primary 4 now, and they are still doing it to that boy. There was I saw the boy in the library. God, I had to call the admin. What happened again? They said they are not. How can a mother do that to a child? Once I realized that things are not so rosy with my husband, or financially is going through some stuff, I just told him, only let's remove these children from this place. Let's put them in a school that is near us. They can go. We don't have to pay for school bus, pay for this and pay for that. He was like, don't worry, we bounce back. Say, honey, if you don't have money, let me take my children to a school that I will pay. They won't be embarrassed. I will be able to pay. End of the month, I know that I will remove something from my salary and I'll pay their school fees. So we have to change their school. Now their school is beside us. He doesn't like the school. My husband does not like the school that they are in. But because for now, we have to know how to manage ourselves. So they are in a school that is near us. They can walk to school. They can walk back home. They just need to cross a particular lane, a particular road. And we have told them, instructed them on how to do it, how to hold themselves, how to, eyes are on them. And they're not just the only school children that cross that road. So sometimes their teacher to help them. And they are back home. Chikena. I'm not stressed. At the end of the month, if my husband says this is how much he has, I'll bring mine. We put it together. We pay. We pay it bit by bit. They know we pay. We don't own. They don't have to throw my children out from school. They don't have to, because I married myself. I don't keep complaining. I don't like that school. I say, honey, when you have money, take them anywhere you want to. But for now, let's manage ourselves. This is what we are doing. This is what is happening now. So let's, plan and manage ourselves. And then start short-term saving. Me, I do ajo. I don't know about you. I do ajo. Every month, there's a particular amount of money I remove from my money. I don't just do ajo. I do insurance. I know. Some people say, how do you do it? You're a teacher, an educator. Well, how much do you earn? I say, fine. I do ajo. Then I do insurance. There's a particular amount of money that comes out of my salary every month for my ajo, for my insurance. Then and at the same time, there are parents that you need to send money to. My mom is late, but I have a father who also has a wife. So every month I send money to both of them. They are in my budget. They are in my budget. Unless I have money, any money that comes in unexpectedly, that's when I want to say, okay, let me do this for these children. Let me do that. But if not, I will not pass that budget too. They know me. My husband too know me. I don't do pass myself. If everybody is buying bag and I know that my budget is not up to, I remove my eyes from there. They are doing Ashebi. They bring it to church, and I know that I cannot afford this. I walk away. That's me. They know me in my church. They'll say, this one, you don't like party. I say, it's not about I don't like party. It's about my budget. I walk away. I won't come and overburden my husband by taking a cloth that I will sew and wear once and go and dump in the house. I will not go and overburden the man because I'm trying to pay. No, I don't do that. So I've set short-time saving goals. Have a, saving. This ajo can help. Helps a lot. I'm telling you. Helps a lot. There was a time things are not so good. That ajo saved our life in this house. I use that ajo. I've used that job to help with house rent. I've used that job to help with school fees, to buy school books for my children. It was color I even had before. What people call piggy bank. I had piggy bank before. I had to put money there, 100 naira, 500 naira. Maybe at the end of August, when they're going to resume in September, I will now open it. I used to buy books. I don't have that now because I have a job that I'm doing. So I have a short-term saving goal. Then you can also set up long-term saving goals too. Like what I said I am doing. I have an insurance that I'm on. Every month I pay certain amount of money. As low as 5,000, you can do that. You can, as low as 5,000, I think. Yes, I started with 5,000. Now I've increased to 10,000. So I have an insurance I'm doing. I have 2 years. I have, now I've moved to 5 years. At the end of 5 years, if my husband says, no, and the money will not be anything, thank you. But at least at the end of 5 years, I know that working in a particular place, this is how much I have saved. I did not use all my money to eat. Do you understand? At the end of 5 years, something will come out from that. So I have a short-term saving goal and have a long-term saving goal. As well as, having a piggy bank under your bed, or having an insurance company, or having a job is good for you. Then you can also set up separate accounts for financial saving goals. Yes, I do that also. Yes, I have like 3 accounts. I don't have ATM card for them. I have only ATM card for one card. That's why I could not subscribe for a long time on 4G, or even buy card or buy stars, because I didn't have card for the other account. I just have card for my GTB, and I didn't know the GTB has expired. I'm just carrying it everywhere. All I do is transfer money. After something I've transferred, I don't buy, I transfer money. I don't use cash. Only if I want to, maybe I am low on money, I'll say someone to give me money, then I'll transfer to the person. Please have separate account for saving goals. I know that this account, if this one is going down, I can run to this account. Not that you will use all your money, finish it, and you now be wondering what's happening. Then Determine strategies ways of to pay down payments. If you are owing people, have way of paying them. This the lender is subject to the borrower. Is it the lender? Can you help me with that now? The subject. If you are owing somebody, you are subject to that person. That's just as long and short of it. If you are owing somebody, you are subject to that person. Forget it. If you see that person, you have to pound. If you see this person, so reduce the amount of people that you are owing. Reduce it. Thank you, Queen Watchful. My name now is management because I can't remember when last I went to salon to make my hair. Please make your hair. Oh, you're just correct. I've not made my hair in a long time. It's all just I'm a natural low cut, but now it's growing. So I have to do something about it. So what I do most of the time is to wear wig. Is to wear wig and all that. In a long time. Why? Because my sister-in-law came in one day. I was like, why are you not making your hair? Why don't you do this super management? You plan and plan and plan. Because I hate owing people. I don't want to owe anybody. I don't want to come and knock on your door that my son is hungry. I don't want that. So, or my daughter needs, I don't want. So I try as much as possible to plan myself. So I don't go beyond me. Yes, so Queen Taiwo said, don't go near no loan at all. They will tie you down. Those loan shark, hey, Jesus. You see people running around because they're coming to carry their machine or come to their shop to take things. You see them running everywhere. So annoying. They'll keep knocking on people's door. I remember we were staying in a close den. People will knock on my door. Mommy Ayo, please, do you have 5,000 naira? Mommy, this, do you have, how can you do that to yourself? You don't have peace of mind. It's very wrong. They will not be pursuing you. Loan shark will be calling your family members. If you are the relative of this person, tell him to come and pay. If you are the relative, that's terrible. Yes, so Queen Sheun, thank you, Jare. Borrower is subject to the lender. Yes, you not have peace of mind if you are owing somebody. Pay up. Try as much as possible to pay up your debt. Try. You say that you have peace of mind. Don't say, hey, Queen, you don't know the kind of bukata I have. I have 4 kids. I have 4 children. 3 of them are in the secondary school. 2 in senior secondary school. 1, then I have another one that's going to write junior common entrance. I have 4, and if you see them, they are tall. 4 children in my house as I'm talking to you like this, eating my food. So forget it. I manage myself. They know me. I don't do past myself. I know they do past myself. I know they look who she face. I know they look because my friend is having this. I don't have time for that. They know me. So you have to be disciplined. You have to be disciplined. No, I'm telling you. You have to be disciplined. You have to be determined that I want to have a free life of debt. You can do it. You can know. Now set up automatic transfer. I've said that consists of good food credit habits. Yes, you must have. Now for food, I have another account. I have somebody near my house that she knows that anything I will pay. I'm not owing. I can't imagine owing her. So most times, maybe salary has not come in and all that. I'll say, go and get this. I'll buy them in bulk. So at the end of the month, I pay up. Sometimes I even pay ahead. I may not even have any money in my hand. As long as there's food for my children, I have an account for that one. And sometimes I don't have change. You think you see me on the road, you never know. Packaging. You never know. Because there must be food in there for the children. So you must have an account for that. I know that somebody is saying, this Queen, you don't know what I'm going through, Jare. I'm selling pure water. I'm doing that. In that pure water, try and do something. See, I entered university very, very late. I'm talking about when I was like 25 or 26 years old. That's when I got into the university. Because I was saving money to go to university. I was working. I was saving. So that I have money. I won't have to be, sleeping with sugar daddy up and down the way everybody was. I didn't want to join everybody. Me, I was a very stubborn person. Everybody was doing it. Does not mean that's my name. Everybody is not my name. I will not do it for anything. So I saved. I will be working, doing all sorts of odd jobs for people, doing printing job, doing anything, cooking for people, going to their homes and cleaning, just to get money to go to university. And when I got to university, because I was not a lazy person, once I come back from school, again, I'm going. Oh, what do you want to ask me? My boss, I'll go and meet my boss. Oh, yeah, okay, do you have anything? Let me help you. You understand? So, all this mentality that, maybe I have this uncle somewhere. Maybe I have that auntie. Before I can ask you for money, it, it would have shocked me. Oh, shock. Because the kind of plan I have, the kind of, how will I put it? The kind of system that I have, I've trained myself, I've trained even my children. And no, my children say Monday, mommy, when mommy does not have, mommy never said that she doesn't have. Mommy will say, I will see what I can do. That's it. That's my confession. I will see what I can do. When the money comes, I say, okay, you said you needed this, you said you needed that, and I'll do it for them. I don't make promises I cannot keep. I can't do that. So please, discipline yourself. Yeah, it's very, very important. I prefer drinking garri alone than borrowing money to eat shawarma or another. When you don't pass your boundary, you will have peace of mind. That's it. Oh, I don't dey pass my boundary. Oh. So I will have peace of mind. Oh. Thank you, Jare. King Akim, yes, Murphy. Thank you so much. I don't dey pass my boundary. Even in school, the same thing. Where I work, the same thing. And everybody is buying. You know that people want to show they're buying. Can you come? I'll remove my eye. I'll just walk away. Miss Sammy, you don't want? I don't want. Thank you. I'm okay. I walk away. That's just it. I walk away. They can't drag me. They want to put that in my pocket to remove the money. It's possible now. That's just it. If you haven't saving for retirement, hey, start saving. No, don't say. Just start saving. Just say, everything is going to be all right. My tomorrow will be, every one of us, our tomorrow will be all right. But start saving for your retirement. Start saving. It's a little drop in the ocean. Little drop. At first, my insurance was 5,000. Then I increased it. At first, it was 2 years. I increased to 3 years. Now I've finished the 3 years. I'm on 5 years. It's going to be hard. It's going to be sometimes you feel like, geez, what have I put myself through? But it's for your own good. It's for your own good. So that your children don't beg. So that, and you know the funny part about these children, they're watching you. They're watching the way you're doing it. They're seeing the way you're disciplined with money. I like that. Yes, so my Queen Sandra, my darling, be disciplined with money. It helps preserve your sanity and ensures your peace of mind. Yeah, so it helps you. It helps you. Your mind is at peace. Your mind is at peace. You are not you can sleep at night. Nobody's not coming, not knocking down your door. Mommy Shalewa, Mommy Shalewa. You not tell your children, tell her I'm not home. Tell her I'm not home. Number one, you are teaching those children how to lie. You are teaching them how to lie. Because you are owing her. So you are not trying to, God will help us. Set up money measurement routine that works for you. Money measurement routine. How do you want to do it? Don't say, Queen say I should save all my money. Because of that, your children will not eat again. I didn't say that. I never did. That's not what I said. I said you should set up long-term saving, set up short-term saving, separate accounts for financial saving goals. Yes, I said a lot of things, but I did not say you should not feed your child. All right. So please set up a measurement, a routine that will help you in achieving your financial goal. Our topic tonight was 13 ways to manage your money during recession. Now it's like we are in recession because our imaginary subsidy has been removed and fuel price went up from 140, 100 and something to 500, some places 600, some places 480. It depends on where you are living. And price of things have, I bought rice 500 2 weeks ago. Now it's like 600 naira. Bag of rice that I priced for 30 something is like 1,000 is now 40. So all those things, you need to now, how do you manage? So like I said, if you have to have a piggy bank, I used to have one under my bed. I'm telling you, there's no big deal out of this. In short, when we have a woman program, I was called up to talk about savings, and I talked about that piggy bank in church at the women's program. A lot of women came to me later after their program, and I had to direct them on how to make a piggy bank, what we call kolo in Nigeria. So let me not speak grammar. People don't know what a piggy bank is. Kolo. Don't make the Paco own. the plank one. Make the iron one. That's what I made. I cannot put my hand inside. If you see the hole, is as tiny, more tinier than I teeth. The hole was so tiny, so I can't put my hand. Once the money goes in, bang, I cannot remove it again. So that's just it. I cannot remove it again until I'm ready to remove. My husband knows I will not remove it. When I've set a target from January to August, that's when I'm going to remove it. Why? Because September, my children are going to resume school, and I need to buy books, and I can't expect my husband to do everything. Okay, they'll say, my husband is the one that pays school fees. My husband is the one that pays this. And one day your husband will fall. You fall with all the wallet that you're giving your husband, because you cannot plan. You cannot plan. You want to buy a wig of 250,000, 150,000. Your school fees, children's school fees is 100,000, but because you want to buy a wig of it, this thing happened in my school. The man has already given the woman school fees for the children, and the woman used it to buy. I don't know what she did with the money. So about children, and these children one day they are giving letter. I know this letter that you give children in schools that if you don't pay, don't come on Monday. And the father, unfortunately for her, the father was one that came to pick those children that day, and the children was telling him that the mom they gave us this, and he read it. Oh my goodness! Oh, the way he scattered that place for us that day. My oga was like, oga, so sorry, sir. Bring the list again. Mr. So does not owe. Bring the list. The checklist. His children's name were inside. He went home and to scatter the house too. And the wife came. Hey, why did you give my children book? Hey, why did you call me? Madam, we have been calling you. You did not respond. It's almost midterm, after, and your children have not paid. Why did you do that? Hey. As she was shouting, her husband was coming behind her. She didn't know. And that day, we had to, cancel both of them. Because the man was so angry. He has already given her money, but she has using the money, I don't know, maybe to buy wig or to buy clothes or buy perfume or buy whatever. And the children were the one that took the fall for it. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I hope you have learned a thing or two. All right? I know it's a very cold day. A lot of people are sleeping. They did not come online. Don't let me vex for you. Please come online every Sunday for Sunday Melody and help us by sharing, by liking, by tagging, by sending your love emojis, by subscribing, by sending your stars. It will help the kingdom in moving forward, because we are all about God, gold, growth, and glowing. And we're all about helping humanity. All right. Queen Olajumoke. Oh, Taiwo. Some women are the enemies of themselves. They will now, okay, I didn't get that, but I know what you're talking about. So, yes, they are the enemies of themselves. Women, somebody was telling me today that the power to destroy our children lies in our hand. The power to destroy our children and to make them lies in our hands. So, choose which one you want to do. Your husband giving money for school fees. You want to use it to buy Ashwebi, 30,000. Gele, 20,000. They'll come and make up for you. Another 15,000. Your children are at home. They have not paid school fees. You will pay. You're expecting money from your uncle in England. You're expecting money from your uncle, auntie in Australia. You're expecting money from your this one. They will disappoint you. You better discipline yourself. Ladies, discipline yourself. Don't don't put your children's morale down. Don't mess up their brains. Because they are used to owing. They are used to their parents owing school fees. It's not good for them morally. It's not good for them at all. So please, help these children. Hope I've been able to help you and not bore you this evening on how to manage your money during recession. And I hope that, ways to manage your money during recession. Hope you have had a wonderful time with me. My name is Queen Olabisi Samuel. It has been a great day. Today it has been rainy all day, and I had meetings upon meetings in church. I was in church till like 4, 5. Came back, I was trying to rest. Before I know it, 7 baga. I had to rush, so that I can meet up with the show. Thank you for joining me once again. It has been a pleasant time with you guys. I hope you have a wonderful week. June babies. My baby is born in the month of June, my first daughter, and she has been disturbing me. She gave me one long list. I don't know what to do. I've told her I'll send it to her father's family so they can help her tick up the bucket list. Thank you for joining me. Love you all. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Queen Mother, for helping us so far, for how far you're helping everyone in the kingdom. Thank you, all our supporters, for sharing, for inviting, for coming on the show every time we are on the show on